Days of Our Lives 2, week spoilers April 7th to 18th. Xander pounces, JJ makes arrest and Amp, Rafe cheats. Days of Our Lives spoilers Tuesday, April 8th. New EJ puzzle pieces, Tate and Amp, Doug's showdown, Gabi and Amp, Kristen fight. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives 2, week spoilers for April 7th to 18th 2025. Xander Cook is going to hurdle, JJ Devereaux makes an arrest, and Rafe Hernandez cheats. Days of Our Lives spoilers Kate's defense and relationship choices. On Monday, April 7th, Kate Roberts has to defend herself from Philip Kiriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier. I wonder if he's going to show up and point-blank ask if she shot EJ Demera, since she has said she'd enough much like to see him dead. And now he's hanging on to life by a thread. Stephanie Johnson offers Alex Kiriakis a choice. And he's going to suppose about it. Obviously, she's still trying to get him to consider not coming clean to Xander just yet about Philip's fraud and phony, but after what happened with Alex and Teresa Donovan stealing Xander's heritage, indeed though Alex was in the dark about it all, he just doesn't feel good about it. Days of Our Lives spoilers Sarah lies to Xander. I do and suppose Stephanie feels good about obliging him, but she has been dragooned so much by Sarah Horton. Speaking of the good croaker, she lies to her hubby, Xander, yet again. She's hanging on to this taradiddle for everything it's worth. And it's going to be so messy and so adulatory when it comes out. Sophia Choi comforts Tate Black, who's still salty about being ditched by Holly Jonas. And he's also veritably upset about his grandpa John Black. Holly has questions for Doug Williams about his passions. And are those the passions for her or about the stuff that's going on with his family? We'll see. Days of Our Lives investigation JJ's arrest and red herrings. Tuesday, April 8th, Sean Brady and JJ are busy working on the EJ firing case. Rafe came and picked up his retired camera, but is it going to actually show the malefactor or just the victim? Kristen Demera and Gabi Hernandez charge each other. And I'm sure it's about the EJ incident. JJ is going to find the gun in Kristen's bag this week, so that's not a good look. And that may be the first of several apprehensions in this case. I feel like we're going to cycle through a many red herring apprehensions before the verity comes out. Belle Black, Martha Madison, and Brady Black are talking. And he opens up about EJ. And of course, she's distraught that he was shot on Days of Our Lives. Tate sees Doug in Holly's room at the Kiriakis manse. And he's relatively worried. Is Tate going to run and blab to Maggie Horton Kiriakis? If he does, boy, that might just burn the last little bit of ground left between him and Holly. Days of Our Lives spoilers legal drama and commercial pushes. On Wednesday, April 9th, DA Melinda Trask has some questions for Kristen. This is her counsel, so I'm guessing they're talking about the gun that JJ set up. I wonder if Kristen's just being questioned by the Bobbies or if she has been arrested by them. Meanwhile, Gabi thinks about events of the night that EJ was shot. And I wonder if we're going to see her flashbacks that make her look shamefaced, indeed though I do and suppose she did the firing. Belle tells Comas Toes EJ that she loves him, but notoriety overhears and is going to make a big hairy deal about it. Meanwhile, Xander and Philip make a big commercial preemption play because the time is ripe. And they're veritably motivated. Days of Our Lives spoilers jealousy, advice, and business intrigue. Thursday, April 10th, it's Sammy Brady that overhears Belle telling EJ that she loves him and looks like Hurricane Sammy is jealous. And she's writing her little family Belle about it, principally making light of any passions that Belle may suppose EJ has for her and vice versa. Johnny Demera gets some advice from Chad Demera. And I'm sure it's about forgiving your pater before it's too late. Rex Brady shows up at Cade's door with his arm in a sling and reassures her that he's okay. She worries that the mega hit and run that injured his arm was EJ following through on that trouble. Alex makes it clear to Sarah that he doesn't want to lie to Xander. And he's not happy about it. But before Alex can indeed consider dishing the verity to Xander, he's intruded by his kinsman, who's super agitated to talk to Philip and Alex about now being the time for them to take over Demera because EJ is at death's door. And Kristen is one extremity down from a straitjacket and may be arrested this week if she's not formerly. Also, Gabi is happy to be bossed around by Philip and Xander, so are they her new Demera heads by the end of the week? I'm agitated. We'll see. Days of Our Lives spoilers, reservations, romantic feasts, and family history. Friday, April 11th, Rex is relatively upset and tells Roman Brady. And I wonder if her hubby and son suspect that Kate might have shot EJ. Roman knows that gun's missing. Johnny took it, but he may suppose Kate did. Xander takes Sarah out for a romantic regale, but she's a little distracted because she's absolutely sick with guilt over her long-term falsehoods. Johnny and his mama, Sammy, have an uncomfortable talk about his origin story. Johnny may not like what Sammy has to say because she's going to defend EJ, not so much the action he took at the time, but I suppose his elaboration as a person, since also, at least when it comes to her. Now, there's no mistrustfulness that he's still a villain, but in terms of that kind of exertion, if you flash back, he did hang Arnold Feniger constantly. And he didn't want Arnold doing anything like that with Jada Hunter, indeed though he hates Jada. So I do suppose EJ has evolved as a mortal. He's a kinder, gentler villain. A kinder, gentler DiMera. Days of Our Lives spoilers, gun secrets, unanticipated advents, and cash demands. Chanel Dupree talks to Paulina Price. And I wonder if she knows that Johnny has Roman's gun and if she's upset that Johnny might have shot EJ. Vivian Alamain is free as a raspberry and shows up at the Kiriakis' manse. Kate and Philip were just about to pop some tight lists and celebrate this DiMera thing, but that all comes to a whistling halt. And he hopes that Vivian is just dropping by to say farewell and leave, but it turns out she came to get her share of the Kiriakis' cash. Days of Our Lives spoilers, EJ's fate, anniversary plans, and relationship drama. The week of April 14th through the 18th, we'll see if Vivian is going to go down still with empty hands or if Philip and Kate are going to have to give her a payday to get relief of her. EJ's fate is looking dire, but he's going to survive. And he's going to take a turn for the better soon. But the question is he going to come out of it the same man? Is he going to have some memory loss? Is he going to pretend to have some memory loss? I mean, CA ain't put anything once EJ. Xander and Sarah are busy planning an anniversary trip to replace the honeymoon they know Way took because of the whole mega hit and run thing and his crazy mama. Their anniversary isn't until August, however, unless the cleaner is going to play with the dates, but effects are about to all blow up for the two of them. Kate and Philip are scrabbling to shut down Vivian before Xander finds out. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Kristen and Gabi behind bars? Rex isn't going to stick around too long, but he wants to make sure Kate isn't going to go down for the EJ firing. Kristen conceivably arrested soon, but Gabi might also face bind. She and JJ are going to hit the pratfalls over his EJ firing disquisition. Rafe's secret camera footage may raise further questions than it answers. And Tate and Holly's bifurcation comes just before Hop, so watch as each of them makes alternate plans. Sammy is unhappy to hear that Belle has fallen for EJ. And Sammy checks in with agonized Rafe, and there's going to be some infidelity. With Arnold's history and his recent return, obviously Sammy wanted to check in on Rafe, but they do end up assuring each other. DiMera disasters keep piling up. EJ's in extremity, Kristen is indicted. And the family business faced achievement. Days of Our Lives spoilers, Tuesday, April 8th, new EJ puzzle pieces, Tate and Amp, Doug's showdown, Gabi and Amp, Kristen fight. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, April 8th, reveal that there'll be some new EJ DiMera mystification pieces while Tate Black and Doug Williams 3v a showdown. Gabi Hernandez and Kristen DiMera will also fight, so then's what Days suckers can look forward to. For starters, JJ Devereaux and Sean Brady will put their heads together as they work on the EJ disquisition. Sean and JJ will do their stylish to uncover some fresh suggestions, but it doesn't look like they'll be suitable to break this mystification anytime soon. Of course, that wouldn't stop JJ and Sean from trying. Days spoilers say Sean and JJ will do whatever they can to nail down who the malefactor is, but this case will head in plenitude of surprising directions. Deep down, JJ will worry that Gabi might be the bone who pulled the detector, so that'll bring some conflict for the two of them soon. In the meantime, Days observers can anticipate a fierce sweepstakes between Gabi and Kristen. Since Kristen and Gabi both had motives to go after EJ, they'll fling allegations at each other on Tuesday's Days of Our Lives occasion. Over with Belle Black, she'll entrust in Brady Black as she wrestles with her moping passions for EJ. It won't be long until Belle accepts that she's in love, so she'll pay EJ a visit and confess to him while he's in a coma. Sammy Brady will eavesdrop Belle by midweek, so we'll bring you updates on all the drama. Until also, Tate and Doug are about to have a major showdown. Now that Tate's fractured Doug in Holly Jonas' room, he's going to get the wrong idea about the nature of their relationship. Holly and Tate broke up, but that wouldn't stop Tate from putting Doug on full blast. Tate may charge Doug of taking advantage of Holly while she's vulnerable following her split. That's not what happened, so Holly may pop up and rush to Doug's defense soon enough. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Tate will continue to make prognostications about the bad news that's brewing if Holly stays in Doug's route, but she'll stand her ground. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.